We are in beautiful Riccione on the Adriatic coast of Italy. And in this video,
we are visiting the famous and pricey Riccione to enjoy its beautiful seaside and local Italian food. We start with piadine, which is a famous North Italian flatbread stuffed with delicious ingredients. Then we try what is probably the most expensive and unique ice cream in Italy, the slice and roll gelato. Each portion is handcrafted and beautifully presented. After that, we enjoy amazing local fresh pasta, sauces and lasagna. We try some more local gelato and then we finish the day with delicious Neapolitan-style pizza in a very local restaurant.
so let's begin. We just arrived in beautiful Riccione and behind me is a place called Ca Piadine. This will be our first stop and we came here to enjoy the favorite local street food, piadine. Let's get inside and let's check them out. Piadine are favorite street food of Emilia-Romagna region. So this is a flatbread, it's thousands of years old and today you can enjoy it in these many forms. The place behind me is kind of trendy, kind of modern, but piadine are classic. We got Super Pollo, which is a super chicken, we got Super Cotto, which is a super ham, we got a classic one with mozzarella and tomatoes. We also got Piadotto Rosso, or a small piadina, closed and then stuffed with mozzarella cheese. They're all served in these cute looking wooden crates and it's especially interesting when you order more of them like we did. The service is quite good, quite fast, but enough talk, let's eat. Everyone already is eating their piadine, it's time for me to try mine as well. And I got for myself Super Pollo. It's stuffed with this delicious looking chicken, I suppose the chicken was grilled. Then there are these beautiful looking ripe tomatoes, there's some sauce and also rucola. Let's start. The chicken is very delicious, it's also quite soft, quite tender, you don't really need to chew it much. Tomato is beautiful, this is obviously some local tomato, fully ripe. Then there is mayonnaise-based sauce and then this rucola. The bread is nice and fresh, this is a delicious package. I also got a chance to try the Super Cotto piadina. And this one is stuffed with this beautiful looking cooked ham, then also with these ripe tomatoes, mayonnaise-based sauce, some rucola. I think the setup is the same like chicken, but let's see how this one tastes. Piadina Super Cotto is something special, and this is because of this mozzarella fior di latte, delicious mozzarella cheese, ripe tomatoes, and also this top quality ham, plus the perfect piadine. Delicious. It's my lucky day. I also got a chance to try Piadotto. This is quite beautiful as well, really delicious. The pastry, the dough is so soft, delicious, nice chewiness. Then inside tomato and this tasty cheese. This reminds me of Italian pizzetta, but it is a little bit different. It's evening in Riccione e tutti mangiare. Everyone is eating, some of the restaurants are completely full. There are many shops, there are many different restaurants, street stands with candies, street stands with different merchandise. But we are off to try something really special and original. We are still kind of full from those piadine that we ate earlier this day. So now we're gonna go for some proper evening refreshment. Let's go. Behind me is a place called Slice and Roll, and this is a local gelateria making some very original ice cream. What you see here in these plates are not salamis, these are ice cream rolls. And then this ice cream is cut into these kind of biscuit tokens, and then it is assembled into a very special, very unique and very delicious ice cream. We all got our ice cream and they really look delicious. The whole process of serving them was also quite interesting to see. The gelato master makes these nice chunks of ice cream, then he's going to add this biscuit base, put the ice cream, then start with some toppings with some additional stuff, fruit or maybe nuts. And I got almond ice cream with also stracciatella ice cream, some caramel on top, some nuts. My son went for banana ice cream with some caramel, I think some whipped cream. My daughter went for a hamburger strawberry ice cream. So this is a brioche, and then ice cream is of course inside, it looks like a burger. And we got for my wife lampone or roseberry. This is a traditional Italian dessert made into a shape of fruit which really resembles and looks like fruit. Also, just to mention, this is the original idea of Luca, the owner, the guy that we just saw making all these ice creams here. So this is all his idea, his hard work. The ice cream is maybe a bit on a higher price, but this should be the top quality ice cream experience. Let's start. Let's go first and try my son's banana and caramel ice cream. That was a perfect bite. The banana flavor is everywhere. In the ice cream, of course, the fruit, then this caramel. The whipped cream is also amazing. That dessert, that ice cream is truly perfect. Let's go and try mine now. The whole thing is quite delicious, quite tasty. Stracciatella ice cream is quite amazing. The ice cream on top, the second one, is a little bit watery. Nuts are beautiful. Also, the biscuit is nice, crunchy and delicious. Let's go with another bite. Nice ice cream, very, very refreshing. But I think my son's banana and caramel ice cream is much better. This roseberry looks so beautiful. I think I could watch it for the whole evening. It's beautifully served, but I had to break it. So it has this quite crunchy skin on the outside, the whole shape, and then it's quite liquid inside. I think also from the staying on our table because I left it for the last. But let's see how it tastes. This is absolutely beautiful. That crunchy raspberry on the outside is delicious, has that real taste of raspberry. Then inside there's also a little bit of jam, then this nice and pleasant ice cream. This is a true discovery. I also got a chance to try the brioche with strawberry ice cream. This strawberry ice cream together with brioche is an absolute killer. This was definitely a unique and amazing experience. We've eaten gelato around Italy many times, but this is truly original. This is the first time we enjoyed gelato, the ice cream, in this way. And especially we were surprised by that roseberry lampone. That was amazing. That blew us away. But all the fruit ice creams were also top quality. Mine stracciatella was good, but the fruit flavors were definitely top. And is it worth it to pay this money for this ice cream? Well, definitely it is if you want to try it once and enjoy this experience. Maybe it's not the place where you're gonna come every day and pay 10 euros for a single ice cream. But if you're just visiting once in I don't know how many years Riccione, I think definitely it's worth to sit here and enjoy this incredible ice cream and gelato experience. Behind me is our lunch stop in Riccione, and this place is called Buttagiu, and they specialize in fresh pasta. Let's eat. The place is quite modern once inside. It's really clean, it looks quite pleasant. There's also a display here where you can see all the types of fresh pasta they offer, also all the types of sauces, so you can accustom yourself with what you're going to order. Anyway, we ordered our pasta. They were making it just now and it's already on our table. We got ravioli with ricotta and spinach with traditional meat and peas sauce. We also got tagliatelle al ragù, the staple of Bologna. We also got gnocchi with gamberetti, with prawns, and we also got this incredible looking lasagna. And I will start with this lasagna because it looks and it smells really delicious. Once you start cutting this lasagna, you notice how thin these layers are. It looks delicious, it smells delicious. Let's try. This is a top level lasagna. It's so delicious. It's full of cheese. It's quite creamy inside, but then this meat, so fine, very, very delicious. You can tell that this is freshly made pasta as well. So thin, so delicious, a little bit oily. I mean, this is absolutely perfect and one of the best lasagnas that I ever tried. Let's try their tagliatelle al ragù. This looks simple, but it's really hard to replicate the true tagliatelle bolognese. Let's see how it tastes. The pasta itself, the tagliatelle, they're a bit thinner than the standard tagliatelle, but it's delicious. They got the sauce right, and this is another excellent pasta. And now the pasta that I was waiting for, ravioli with ricotta and spinach in traditional sauce, meat and tomato sauce with some peas, and also there's plenty of Parmigiano cheese on top. Quite tasty ravioli, and to my surprise they're also a bit al dente. This is something you don't get with fresh pasta usually. The stuffing inside is delicious, the ricotta and spinach, but then the sauce is even better if you ask me. This meat, tomato and pea sauce. Peas are nice and sweet, tomato is a bit acidic, so this is a great combination. And another tasty pasta from this place here. Let's also try gnocchi with prawns. This pasta was my wife's choice. I think there's some mild sauce going with it and also sage. Let's see. This pasta is actually quite good. These gnocchi are delicious, perfectly cooked. Then also these prawns, they kind of almost melt in your mouth. Quite soft, nice sauce, mild, not too strong fishy taste, delicious. For dessert, we got some albicocche, some apricots, and what better and healthier dessert than this? This was an excellent lunch and some amazing fresh pasta. All the dishes were great. Only maybe these ravioli, they kind of underperformed, but everything else, lasagna was top level, tagliatelle as well, those gnocchi with prawns, everything was so delicious, perfectly prepared and really amazing. We enjoyed it. The prices are also quite good comparing the other prices here in Riccione. So taking that in account, this is affordable and great lunch. We had to make a quick stop after this lunch and enjoy some local gelato. And this is quite a cute shop. It looks like a fairy tale once you get inside with all these candies in these huge jars and also different flavors of ice cream or gelato. And this is a proper gelato artigianale. And we already started eating it because it's melting, of course, fast. But the ice cream is really fantastic. I got some of these flavors that I think are local to this shop, like Quello Bueno, Cremino Cortese, and also Cremino Pistacchio. And the gelato is truly fantastic. It doesn't have some of these special flavors like that expensive ice cream that we tried last evening, but the price is much lower. Here we pay €4 for this medio, for the medium size, and this includes 3 flavors. Amazing and refreshing. Behind me is pizzeria called Da Pasquale 2.0, and we came here to enjoy some pizza. Let's get inside. Once inside, the restaurant looks really fantastic. It has this beautiful interior, but it also has this huge garden, and this place I think is 100% local. It is a bit further away from the tourist main street, and it's completely different situation here. Even the prices are quite good. Maybe not the drinks, they're not the cheapest, but the pizzas are quite cheap. And this is a proper Neapolitan pizzeria. They have these two huge wood-fired ovens, and they have these two dedicated pizzaiolo who are making these pizzas around the clock. The service is fast as much as I can see. There are some delicious looking pizzas being made right now. There are some of them that are ready and getting dished out, and the place looks, smells and feels like a true Italian pizzeria. Our starter is here, and this is called La Scarpetta, or the shoe. And this is pizza dough deep fried and then topped with some tomato sauce, basil and pecorino cheese. Let's dig in. Scarpetta smells so delicious because of this pecorino cheese. Let's go with the first bite. Nice and hot deep fried pizza dough, and then quite salty pecorino, delicious sweet tomato sauce, nice and crunchy on the outside, very puff, very airy on the inside. Very simple but very delicious food. Our pizzas just arrived, and we ordered capricciosa, we ordered classic margherita, we ordered pizza salame, and we ordered cinque formaggi. These are more or less all classical Neapolitan pizzas. They have nice and puff crust, the tomato sauce, the ingredients, everything looks and smells amazing. And I will start with my pizza salame. Once I fold it, it stays in that shape, and I can see that it is a little bit moist, but let's try it and let's see how it tastes. It's nicely baked at the bottom, it's quite clean, there's not that excessive char, really thin, a bit chewy as well. This is, I think, pretty much classic Neapolitan pizza. There is a little bit of sogginess as well. Tomato sauce is tasty, then salami is quite picante, it's quite spicy. It's very tasty and delicious pizza. Next pizza to try is this delicious looking capricciosa. It has tomato sauce, it has mozzarella cheese, ham, mushrooms, artichokes on top. It also seems a little bit soggy like the previous pizza. Let's go. Perfectly baked at the bottom. It's overloaded with ingredients which are all very delicious. It is a little bit soggy, I suppose, maybe because of artichoke or even maybe the tomato sauce that they are using. It's a little bit acidic as well, but overall another delicious pizza. Last pizza for me to try is this cinque formaggi, so 5 cheeses, not 4 cheeses, and it looks quite interesting. It has a nice flop, again, perfectly baked, thin pastry. Let's go. Very delicious cinque formaggi pizza, again, pastry, very thin, but then overloaded with 5 different cheese. And here we have fior di latte, gorgonzola, smoked provola cheese, pecorino, and also ricotta. Ricotta gives this creaminess on top of this pizza. Amazing. Delicious pizza experience here in Riccione. We really enjoyed all the pizzas and the dinner in this local ambient here. With this, we also end our food tour of Riccione. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next time, all the best.